explaining you physics because I'm bored. Part 1. Momentum. May I ask you, what is momentum? You would say it is the product of mass times its velocity. And you probably are right, but you are dumb. I did not say that. He said that. His name is Rick. He is from the animated series Rick and Morty. He is a kind of genius himself. And he says you're dumb. Look, geniuses don't understand stuff by the way it is represented. Geniuses understand stuff on their own. They develop a representation of the concept themselves. And this concept is very unique and creative. Let's look at this equation again. And now let's just focus on P. What is P? P just defines momentum. And what is momentum? Momentum is the most elementary definition of motion. Okay, so why is P important? Why can't P just be any other variable? The fact is it can, and it is not because of three reasons that I will give you, in which two are not important. First is he's like a man. Second, he ain't shit because it can be any variable. And third, it is special because it has principles. And a man is special because he has principles. So let's look at what principles this has. The principle is, of course, as you can guess by now, the conservation of momentum. So the conservation of momentum tells if a body is going to collide with another body, there is a momentum conservation, and which states that there cannot be more momentum than it was already there. Let's look at it visually and mathematically. The visual representation tells us a body A is moving towards the body B. After they collide, of course, body V will start moving at some velocity. But that doesn't explain anything. That just is visual representation of what I just told. Let's look at it at a molecular level. On the left side, you have electrons of A, and on the right side, you have electrons of B. So when electrons of A starts moving towards electron of B, after a certain point, electrons of B starts repelling electrons of A because they like their personal spaces, and electron of A is behaving as a black man and electron B is behaving as a woman trying to get home at night.
This is my own private domicile and I will not be harassed. Bitch!
So you see there's repulsive force from both the bodies, and hence there is a net force acting on the B body, because in this situation, particularly this situation, the repulsive force is equal enough to cancel out the momentum of the first body. Okay, so now B will move towards the direction in which A was traveling in. It is a net result of the repulsive force of electrons. It is not a direct, but it is a net, and it always works. So yeah, we can just use net. Now let's look at it mathematically. Experimentally, we have proven that for a given push to a body colliding with another body, the mass is inversely proportional to the velocity of the second body. Let's say that mass of body A is m1 and the mass of body B is m2. And let's just plug in a constant which gives us m1 v1 is equals to k and m2 v2 is equals to k. Since the push is the same, then k is equal for both the bodies. So m1 v1 is equals to m2 v2. And now we have just proven the conservation of momentum theorem mathematically. And now let's look at my personal definition, and this is not by any standard and it also can be wrong. This principle now defines that velocity of a body's information is not important to prove that the other body has motion in it, and it is a great thing because in space there are multiple objects you don't know the mass of, and you don't know if they will stay in the place after collision or not. But how can you prove if they will stay in the position or not? Because you don't know the mass of the body. But with momentum, you have gotten rid of the velocity information to prove that the body isn't traveling. If there is collision and our satellite stopped, which means at the momentum at which our satellite was going is now given to the body it collided with. So the body it collided with is now 100% in motion, and we do not have to think about anything else to prove it is in motion. So it can be applied to any body. Yeah, momentum can be applied to anybody. It is any body that has mass can be proved to have motion after collision by using the principle of conservation of momentum. And it is now optimizing information and not requiring to know what the other body has.